there guys, what's going on? It's the Cartoon Kitty here, and welcome back to more RWBY. We're here today with Chapter 3 and possibly even Chapter 4. This should be interesting. We're going to find out who is in that, not spaceship, but who's in that ship that Weiss seems clearly interested in, and whoever the other guy, mysterious, drunken guy at the bar is as well, who they're both interested in. So we'll see. It could be Weiss's mom. It could not be anyone related to even remotely to Weiss. But I have no idea. So let's just go ahead and get into this. You guys can get these episodes on YouTube and on the Rooster Teeth website. Help support the series and the creators. Links will be in the description if you want to check that out. And let's go ahead and just jump right into it. I also wanted to mention before I get this started that I have seen the World of Remnant series. I just watched in my own time because it didn't seem like some very react-worthy, and I didn't really say much throughout most of it, so yeah. But I did watch the ones that were pertaining to Volume 2, so I am a little bit more caught up, I guess, about all the little things in Remnant. It actually surprises me how much of Remnant is actually all controlled by Grimm, and that there's only the 4 kingdoms, plus, you know, little villages here and there that actually are all that it is. And I thought it was a lot bigger and that the Grimm wasn't quite as intense, but apparently the population is indeed pretty widespread across the entire place. But yeah, so there's that. Let's go ahead and watch this. Yeah, see her. I think it might be her. And see this is why I think that whole thing. And yeah, isn't that girl, I'm pretty sure that we saw that girl in Volume 1 or 2, saving Blake. I'm not going to be able to remember and learn that song very quickly.
What is the big deal? Who is it? Who is she? Winter.
Winter?
Wait.
Ah!
Sister?
Oh, sister! Okay, so not mom, sister though.
Winter!
Funny, she looks old enough to be her mom.
Oh, your presence honors us.
Beacon. It's been a long time. The air feels different.
I mean, it is fall, so yeah, it's probably colder.
So, what are you doing here? Classified.
Oh, right. Well, how long are you staying?
Classified.
Jeez.
Well, this is nice.
Awkward silence.
I think. You're going to love it here! I know you travel a lot, but so much of Beacon is different from Atlas. Vale, too. The government and school are completely separate. Can you believe it?
I'm more than familiar with how this kingdom handles its bureaucracy. That is not why I came.
Jeez.
I'm sorry.
Nor did I come here to watch my own blood fail so miserably in battle. But it appears I have no choice in the matter.
But we won!
Only a novice would refer to that as a victory. I counted at least 3 strikes missed. Leave us.
My gosh.
How have you been?
Oh, splendid! Thank
At least
you for
she has
asking.
enough
I'm
for
actually
asking
the
that.
very top ranking of our sparring class. The rest of my studies are going wonderfully, too.
Silence you!
Oh.
I don't recall asking about your ranking. I asked how you've been. Are you eating properly? Have you taken up any hobbies? Are you making new
She's
friends?
like acting like her
There's
mom.
Ruby. Boo.
I see. So this is the leader you wrote of?
Her family has a lot
How
of sticklers.
appropriately underwhelming.
Oh.
Thank
Thank you.
Greetings, Ruby Rose. I wish to thank you for taking an interest in my sister.
Oh, yes, of course.
You're welcome.
The honor is in my court.
Ah. Very
I have business with
clumsily
the general
awkward.
and your headmaster. But
Oh.
seeing as I'm early, why don't you take me to your quarters?
Really?
Yes. I wish to inspect them and make sure they are up to my personal standards.
Of course. Just so you're aware, the bunk beds only look unstable.
Bunk beds?
I'll catch up. Wait, I mean, I will reconvene with you both at a later juncture.
Oh, poor Ruby.
At a juncture, yeah.
Poor girl. But yeah, her family's a whole bunch of sticklers, my gosh.
Hey. Yeah, I'm talking to
you.
Ice Queen.
Halt!
Excuse me? Do you have any idea who you're talking to?
Shh.
He's drunk as all heck.
Hey!
He's drunk as all heck. So is this... You gonna find out his name?
You.
Well, there's a Qrow, so it's gotta be Qrow, right?
Saw that gaudy ship of yours in town. Guess you're here too.
I'm standing right before you.
So it would seem.
Yeah, you're drunk as all heck.
This military property.
Oh, I'm sorry. See, I mistook this for some sort of sentient garbage.
I don't have
Oh,
time for
jeez.
your games, Qrow.
It is Qrow!
You two know each other?
Jeez, you Atlas specialists think you're so special, don't you?
It's in the title.
His
Well,
voice
you know what
rumbles
you
in the
really are?
earphones, it's funny.
A bunch of sellouts. Just like your boss.
I'm not sure what you think you're implying, but I've heard enough.
Oh, I
Ruby,
heard
come
too.
get your
I heard
uncle!
old Ironwood finally turned his back on Ozpin.
Osbin?
Weiss, it's time for you to go.
What?
Listen to Big Sister, Weiss. She'll protect you. Just like Atlas is gonna protect all of us, huh?
If you won't hold your tongue, then I will gladly remove it for you.
Oh, jeez.
All right, then. Come take it.
Oh, boy. Impressive. Impressive moves he's got for a mildly semi-old man. There's Ruby.
What's going on? Some crazy guy just started attacking my sister. Oh no! Who would do such a thing? It's my uncle! Take her butt, Uncle Qrow! Some respect, Winter.
Oh my gosh.
Huh?
Uh-oh. Oh, so Mercury knows. Yeah, Mercury. Oh. Elegant. Elegant and fierce. Oh. I love the music. Ah, this is cool! I hope they make a Brawl type game or a Super Smash Bros type game with these characters. That would be super cool. Ooh. This is so awesome. Oh, that was cool. I know, I'd be cheering too. Oh my gosh. Brilliant composing of the music. Oh.
General Ironwood, sir.
What in the world do you think you're doing?
You started the altercation, sir.
That's actually not true. She attacked first.
I
Is that
forgot
right?
who attacked first.
And you. What are
Yes.
you doing here?
I could be asking you the same thing.
Now, everyone.
Ospin!
There is a sanctioned fight happening just around the corner at the Coliseum that I can assure you has better seats and popcorn.
Break time, everyone. We will take care of this mess.
I love Ozpin.
Let's go.
My favorite character of the out of the girls and the guys. The students. Aw.
Uncle Qrow! Hi.
Aw.
It's so good to see you.
Aw, Ruby! She's so cute.
Nope.
Qrow. A word, please.
I think I'm in trouble.
Oh, you think?
Want to tear up our courtyard?
Yeah, I did. Catch you later, kid.
Aw.
And suddenly, your recklessness makes sense. I'm just mad because he whooped butt. That was a draw at best.
I can't say for sure if it was or was not. This should be interesting, though.
What were you thinking?
If you were one of my men, I would have you shot.
If I was one of your men, I'd shoot myself.
While I wouldn't condone his behavior, retaliating like you did certainly didn't help the situation.
He was drunk.
He's always drunk.
What is this? Is he Rick or something? My gosh.
Qrow, why are you here?
You've been out of contact for weeks. You can't just go dark like that in the field.
I'm not one of your special operatives, Jimmy.
General.
Whatever.
Jimmy.
You sent
Like
me to get
Qrow.
intel on our enemy, and I'm telling you, our enemy is here.
We know.
Oh, you know. Well, thank goodness I'm out there risking my life to keep you all informed.
Qrow.
Communication's a two-way street, pal. You see this? That's the send button.
They had reason to assume you'd been compromised.
And I have reason to assume you don't need to be here. Seriously, who invited her?
Schnee will discuss this incident back on my ship.
But sir.
Winter, leave.
Yes, sir.
Make way for the Ice Queen. ×2.
Go on.
Your little infiltrator isn't just another pawn. They're the one responsible for Autumn's condition.
What?
Despite what the world thinks, we're not just teachers or generals or headmasters. The people in this room, the leaders of the other two academies, we're the ones that keep the world safe from the evils no one even knows about. It's why we meet behind closed doors, why we work in the shadows. So you tell me, James, when you brought your army to Vale, did you think you were being discreet, or did you just not give a damn?
I would say he didn't care.
Discreet wasn't working.
What is going on? Is there a
I'm
bigger
here
fight than
because
the Grimm?
This is what was necessary.
You're here because Ozpin wanted you here. He made you a part of this inner circle and opened your eyes to the real fight that's in front of us.
And I am grateful.
Oh, well, you've got a real funny way of showing it.
The people of Vale needed someone to protect them. Someone who would act. When they look to the sky and see my fleet, they feel safe. And our enemies will feel our
I more
safety.
feel uncomfortable.
You think they're scared of your little ships? I've been out there and I've seen the things she's made, and let me tell you, they are fear.
And fear will bring the Grimm. A guardian is a symbol of comfort, but an army is a symbol of conflict. There's an energy in the air now, a question in the back of everyone's minds. If this is the size of our defenses, what is it we're expecting to fight?
You're outnumbered here, bud. That's why you can't bring more military people into things like this. Oh, wait,
So
that was the pawn?
What would you suggest we do?
I suggest we find our guardian.
And
We've seen that 3 times now.
Bad hair, used a scythe, and smelled like my dad after a long day. It was him.
what do we do?
They must be
Nothing.
talking about Cinder.
We stay the course. They have no idea who we are, so we have no reason to worry. Besides, the last of the heavy lifting is being taken care of, thanks to our clever little friend. Speaking of which, it appears we have a new access point.
Anywhere good?
You could say that. Go to your rooms. I'll prepare everything for tomorrow.
Yes, ma'am.
Got it.
Ah, we got definitely something bigger than just the Grim going on here.
Let's give the crowd a good fight.
The randomization process is complete.
Go!
Ladies and gentlemen, your double tournament lineup.
Wait, did she just modify that so they'd be going against each other? She had to have. What are you up to, Cinder? Something bad. That's basically what it is. Something bad. I like the designs of Winter that they have at the end too. She's very pretty. She's just got quite a Ice Queen personality about her. You can see that it runs in the family. Oof. So let's see how this match goes. She set it up on purpose, I'm assuming, so must have been a reason.
Good luck, you two!
See, this tournament arc is different than like My Hero Academia. My Hero Academia gets me excited, and I'm like, woo! But this one is a different kind of excitement. It's more of the watching in complete awe and shock of what's going on.
Love the outfit, kid.
I'll try not to get blood on it.
I can't promise you'll leave without a scratch.
I won't be the one bleeding.
Oh, I like her.
3, 2, 1, begin!
Into disguise. I forgot what the song was called.
Huh? Look out!
Oh.
He's good.
Yeah, but where's the girl?
Mercury's being the distraction. I like that. I like that. What's the secondary for that one? Oh, it's the pack. Oh, jeez. Oh.
Coco!
Well, there she is. Yeah, these are just more like I can't stop watching type battles. Ah! Oh. Oh. Ouch.
I take it back. I don't like her.
See, she looks a little bit like RWBY. Just with a different haircut. My gosh, this is cool. Ah, I like this.
Watch out, she's in the trees.
And with that final blow, Yatsuhashi is eliminated.
What?
Someone's semblance. Is that what her semblance is? Oh. Rip.
And with an amazing upset, Emerald and Mercury are victorious!
Coco?
Yeah, vicious defeat there. Ooh, that's pretty.
You're leaving?
That looks like a blissful
Yes.
place to eat lunch.
I was merely needed to oversee the transport of additional units to Vale. Our last shipment was lost to an ambush. I believe you had a run-in with its cargo, actually.
Mm-hmm.
It's fortunate those paladins were still in the prototype stage. Otherwise, your team may not have fared so well. Weiss, you've done well out here on your own. You should be proud. I'll be honest, it was quite amusing seeing Father's face the day you left for Beacon.
I can't wait to show him what I've learned.
Oh? And what do you think you've learned?
What do you mean? I'm getting better and better with my glyphs. I've even started time dilation.
And what of your summoning?
You know I can't.
Don't be ridiculous. Every Schnee has the ability to summon. We have for generations.
I've tried. It's the one thing I'm having trouble with.
We Schnees
At
are
least she
unique.
admits it.
Unlike many, our semblance is hereditary. But that doesn't mean that it will come easily. Your semblance is like a muscle. The more you practice with it, the stronger it will become.
I think it's like that with
You only
anything.
focus on one aspect of it. If you fail to test the limits of what you think is possible,
Wow. It looks like a Grim, but it's
then you'll
not,
never truly grow.
apparently. Or a different version of a Grim?
Nothing but talk, kid.
You can do it, Ruby!
Oh my gosh.
Total annihilation.
And by the way, don't ever call me old. Now, where was I?
You
Oh.
were telling us about your last mission!
Right.
Yeah, this seems like my
I
kind
come
of
across
family.
a small village in the swamps
Ooh.
west of Mistral.
I like the little
Right off the bat,
cutscene art style
something
here.
wasn't right.
What were you doing there?
I needed information. Tired from battling Grim
These eyes
along
are
the
pretty.
way, I decided to start my search at the town's inn. The place was crawling with lowlifes and thugs, even a few huntsmen that I could only assume had been hired by less than reputable people for less than respectable jobs.
Most
And
likely.
that's when it happened.
What happened?
I was defeated. A mere sight of the innkeeper's skirt length.
Oh my gosh. Great. We got him here.
You're the worst!
Oh, Qrow, what are we gonna do with you?
So, Uncle Qrow, did you get in trouble with Ozpin?
Me and Oz go way back. We're cool.
Cool for an old guy.
Not funny.
Hey, so what are you doing?
He looks
here?
pretty young for an
I
old
thought Dad
guy.
said you'd be away on a mission for, like, ever.
Well, a professional huntsman like myself is expected to get results as soon as possible.
Yeah, I get that. We're pretty much pros, too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, read the news sometime. We totally saved Vale while you were gone.
Funny, because I heard Vale suffered a Grim attack after you almost managed to stop a train. But they don't give out medals for almost.
They do, and they're called silver.
Well, we helped take down Roman Torchwick. He's locked up in Ironwood's ship, and crime's been down ever since. That's basically a bounty mission.
Sure, you may be acting like huntresses, but you're not thinking like one. You really think 4 girls and their friends could end all crime in the kingdom?
We
I
could
mean, I
hope
did
so.
when you said that.
Violence hasn't dropped since Roman got nabbed. It's stopped. Completely. No White Fang activity anywhere around the city.
Silence is
We cut
bad.
off the head of a king's
Unnatural
head,
silence
you
is
two,
bad.
But now the second head's calling the shots. That's what Ironwood can't get through that thick metal head of his.
You know the general?
Hey, I know everybody to some extent. Remember, you're talking to a member of the coolest team to ever graduate Beacon.
There's the picture.
Team Stark. That's when I met your parents. We were pretty well known back in the day.
Yeah, so
Well,
it wasn't on
from
Team with
fashion
Winter.
sense.
Hey, we looked good. And I have a number of inappropriate stories that'll back that up. But I'll save those for when you're older.
Oh, gross.
Anyway,
Yeah.
I'm too old to be hanging out with a bunch of kids. You're gonna cramp my style. Look, just remember that you've still got a long way to go. And don't think for a second that graduating means you're done. Every day out there is worth a week in this place. You two, you're gonna go far.
Aw.
But only if you keep learning. If you never stop moving forward.
Keep moving forward! So we have like the family stuff going on right
Excellent
now, which is
form.
nice.
Now think to your fallen foes, the ones that forced you to push yourself past who you were and become who you are now.
You mean the one from the trailer?
Think of them and watch as they come to your side.
I can't.
Stop doubting yourself.
I'm trying.
If this is what you call trying, then you have no hope of winning the tournament, let alone succeeding as a huntress. Why don't you just move back home? I'm sure Father will give you a nice job as a receptionist.
I don't need his charity.
But you do need his money, don't you?
What? How did you know about that?
Lucky guess. I may have been in a similar situation when I joined the military. So what have you done this time?
Well, that's the thing. I'm really not sure. I went to pay for lunch the other day, but my card didn't work.
How embarrassing.
I know!
How old is Winter?
Why would he cut me off like that?
Perhaps so you'd stop avoiding him and call home.
Yeah, probably.
Emotions can grant you strength, but you must never let them overpower you.
Yep. It's important too.
It sounds to me like you have two choices in front of you. You can either call him, beg for his money back, and explain once more why you want to study at Beacon over Atlas. Or you could continue to explore Remnant, discovering more about the world and, honestly, more about yourself.
These are good episodes.
It's time for me to go.
Winter's definitely not as cold-hearted as she seemed in
Really
the
good to see you, Winter.
second
Until
episode, or
next time,
last
sister.
episode. When they're by themselves, she definitely acts a lot more like a sister. Aww. I like the extensions to the songs. Alright, so there is 3 and 4. I'm actually surprised. I didn't speak nearly half as much as I thought I would in that episode, but it was a good episode nonetheless. The whole fact of it being more family-oriented and everything like that. And of course we had the battle with, you know, Emerald and Mercury and all that sort of stuff, and Coco and whatever the other guy's name is, because that's a long name and I can't really remember the whole name. But that was pretty impressive. We have to find out. Apparently there is more going on. The only one I can think of, because Cinder must be working for whoever this dark chess piece person is, because we've seen that now 3 times. Or it's been mentioned several times. We've seen it like when she broke into the school and she put in that code virus thing into the system. So either Cinder is the one who is causing all this problems, or there's someone else that she's working for, which would be very interesting considering she seems like a pretty bad girl herself. And I can't possibly imagine who could be even behind her. But it just means bad things are coming, and the fact that Qrow is now back here as well. It was nice to see him fighting Winter, and that was a cool fight. I really liked that fight. They're very good characters in terms of like battle techniques and stuff, but they like oppose each other at the same time. We got Winter, who's super like, you know, prestigious, got composed, got it all together. She's trained hard and stuff, she's elegant. And then there's Qrow, who's the drunken maniac of the town. But he's also got a very hardy and noteworthy battle style as well. So I hope to see some more interactions just between those kind of characters, because that was actually pretty amusing to watch it. And then we have to figure out, of course, I still think Ozpin's up to something. Like, there's something about Ozpin I can't quite put my finger on, but there's something about him, so we'll have to figure out in the future what's going on there. But for now, that is all the time I have for this episode. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, leave a like down below. Let me know what you think in the comments. Which one of your fights has been your favorite so far? And then follow me on my social media for updates on upcoming videos. And as always, guys, I will see you in the next video that we do around here. Peace, guys!